Hi guys, today we'll be discussing Mission Impossible 3 and Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. Mission Impossible 3 is directed by J.J. Abrams. It presents a more emotional and character-driven chapter in the franchise, focusing on Ethan Hunt as he tries to balance his dangerous profession with a normal life. Having stepped away from active missions, Ethan is now training agents and has settled down. He gets married, hoping to leave the world of espionage behind. This peace is shattered when his former trainee, Lindsey, is captured while tracking the ruthless arms dealer, Owen Davian. Before her death, she leaves behind a vital clue in the form of a microdot, which leads Ethan back into the field and towards the mysterious object known as the rabbit's foot. Despite being central to the plot, the film never reveals what the rabbit's foot actually is, aiding to the intrigue. As the mission escalates, the film introduces one of its most intense threats, an explosive pellet implanted in the head. Ethan himself is captured and forced into a terrifying situation where this device is embedded in his brain, putting his life under constant threat. In a gripping climax, Ethan manages to outsmart the system by using a defibrillator-like shock to temporarily disable the device in his own head, while his wife, despite being an outsider to this world, shows courage and quick thinking to help him survive and overcome the situation. The story also delivers a major twist with John Musgrave revealed as the true traitor within the IMF. For much of the film, suspicion is misdirected, making it seem like Theodore might be involved, but Musgrave's betrayal ultimately comes as a shock. Alongside the intense narrative, we once again see Ving Rhames returning as Luther Stickle for the third time, maintaining continuity in the series. The film also introduces Simon Pegg as Benji Dunn, who adds a fresh dynamic and would become a key part of the franchise going forward. With its mix of emotional stakes, shocking twists, and high-octane action, Mission Impossible 3 stands out as a film that not only thrills but also deeply invests in Ethan Hunt's personal life and the risks that come with it. The fourth movie in the Mission Impossible franchise is Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol 2011, directed by Brad Bird, is a masterclass in blending high-stakes action with clever storytelling and emotional depth. At the center is Ethan Hunt, played by Tom Cruise. When the film begins, Ethan is imprisoned in Russia, but by choice. After the events of his marriage, he realizes his wife Julia has become his greatest vulnerability. To protect her, the IMF stages her death and gives her a new identity, ensuring she lives safely away from his dangerous world. Ethan distances himself completely, even accepting imprisonment, so no one can trace her back to him. The film kicks off with a brilliantly executed and often hilarious jailbreak sequence, where Simon Pegg takes on a much larger and more central role as Benji Dunn, bringing both humor and technical brilliance to the team. The Kremlin sequence that follows is pure genius, an illusion crafted using advanced projection technology, allowing the team to infiltrate a highly secure facility. But when the Kremlin is bombed, Ethan is framed and the IMF is disavowed under the Ghost Protocol. The story then moves to Dubai, delivering some of the most iconic action ever filmed. Ethan's climb up the Burj Khalifa is breathtaking, followed by a chaotic and intense sandstorm chase. Jeremy Renner's character, William Brandt, is revealed to be more than just an analyst. He is a trained field agent. The Dubai operation to obtain the nuclear launch codes is one of the most intelligently designed sequences in the film, and it's not about a simple swap, but real-time manipulation and duplication. Here's what actually happens. During the exchange, Brandt uses a specialized optical sensor in his eye to observe and read the actual launch codes as they are being verified. At the same time, the IMF team uses this information to feed and replicate the codes, which are then printed into their own suitcase device in real time. The operation involves impersonation, split room deception, and precise timing, where both sides believe they are in control. So instead of stealing a physical object, the team is essentially capturing and reproducing the codes live, making the sequence far more sophisticated than a basic exchange or swap. The antagonist, Kurt Hendricks, Cobalt, is a nuclear extremist who believes global nuclear war is necessary for human evolution. He comes to Dubai specifically to acquire and confirm these launch codes, pushing his plan forward. The film also deepens its emotional core through Brent, whose past is tied to Ethan. He was assigned to protect Julia and has lived with guilt ever since, believing he failed until the truth about her survival becomes clear. Adding an international layer is Anil Kapoor as Brijnath, a wealthy telecom tycoon. Importantly, Brijnath is not present in Dubai, but his role still matters. He owns a powerful satellite communication network which represents the kind of global infrastructure that makes such nuclear strategies possible. His character adds both style and a subtle technological relevance to the story. The film culminates in a gripping climax set in a multi-level automated parking garage in Mumbai, where Ethan and his team race against time to stop a nuclear missile launch. Overall, Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol stands out for its intelligence as much as its action. From Ethan's sacrifice for his wife to the brilliantly executed Dubai code sequence using real-time duplication, the film delivers a thrilling and deeply engaging cinematic experience. Bye-bye! Please follow and subscribe. Thank you.